What's up, guys? Here's the situation. I'm a creative person and I want to do things. I want to have here people because I'm an headshot photographer. I want to have here people, have fun, just to do a lot of nice things like taking a lot of pictures, have a little bit of coffees, and enjoy life. When it comes to administrative stuff, here is the thing. I'm getting crazy because I really don't like it. I don't want to spend time with it. I don't want to spend zero time to organize myself. Therefore, I'm doing this video. My name is Fabio, and I am an headshot photographer living here in Munich. And my dream is to help people to be successful and also make other people inspired to be successful and maybe step up and have their own photography business. And today, in this video, I want to share with you 4 tools that can improve exponentially your productivity and make you happy. Yes. First of all, I want to mention that these beautiful ideas I added from a lot of places, especially here on YouTube. And I want to thank everyone that inspired me, my mentors, people around me. But anyway, let's jump in. There is marks in downstairs, so if you want to jump everything, so you just have to click on there. So everything is like fast for you. If you want to hang out with me a little bit more, just hang out. The first tool I want to show you, it's something amazing. Like I was dreaming of having, especially now that I started last year, to be profitable in my business, and therefore I want to have a virtual assistant. But as you might know, people, I mean, if you hire someone, it's kind of costly, and therefore I found a solution, which is an app. It's not the same thing to have a real person, but it can change your life. And I don't understand why nobody is talking too much about this app. And this app is fantastic. It's called Sketpal. Jumping inside screen sharing, you can see it's like a calendar. It's basically synchronizing with your Google Calendar, so it knows everything about you. The nice part about it is like you can go inside here and define some favorite. I divided my life in 4 parts, like a to-do list, healthy habits, growing my business, and hobbies. So I have little things that I want to generate and want to organize it during my day, and there are more. And of course, there is one thing that the app should know. It's like called it time zones. So once you define basically, you go inside the menu. You define time maps. So you have to define what does it mean evenings for you, for example. What does it mean mornings for you? What does it mean weekdays, working hours, etc., etc. Everyone has his own kind of time zones, and this is very nice because you can just decide for you what is meaning any time for you. But for me, is from 8 to 21. But you can define all these things, and to tell. I mean, there is a lot of tutorials out there, so just go check. But the thing is, like, if you want to create easily a task, you can just basically click a button here, and for example, editing pictures, and well, show details, what you want to achieve with that. So for example, how much time, 2 hours. Sorry, I have to write it here. I mean 2 hours, so it's already understanding it. And this is just a to-do task, so that it will be transposed inside the calendar. And the nice part about it, you don't have to think about anything. You just have to write how much time you need to complete the task and what is the task. There is a tutorial when you join the app, and then you go to calendar and do update calendar, and this automatically put inside this calendar this editing pictures. You will see probably somewhere there. I don't know where he put editing picture, but anyway. The most important thing is like you understand the concept. You put inside a to do, and let's jump back to my beautiful face, and and basically you create a task for you, and this is automatically updated inside your calendar, so you don't have to think when exactly. So it's automatically done, and you can say, for example, I want to do it in the evenings. I want to do anytime. It's okay. or in the mornings, because maybe you want to do something in the morning. Like for example, for me, doing sport in the morning is better, and meditation in the morning is better than doing it in the evening. But maybe you are the other way around, so it depends on you. And basically, depending on your preference, this calendar automatically put inside all this stuff, and it's beautiful because it's just automatic, so you don't have to do anything. And that's the wonderful thing. So the other thing that I like to tell to, and this is the second thing that I like to tell to creative. So like organize yourself in terms of invoicing, generate contracts, sending proposal to your customer, and for doing that, I highly recommend that you have a CRM. There are many out there. You can write CRM, and everything will pop up. My favorite one um, is called. Before I forget, there is all the links in the description. So for the first, I'm not affiliated. It's just Sketpol is just giving me like 10% discount to give you a little bit more time to evaluate. So if you just click there, you have the possibility to try Sketpol. I put all the link in the description before I forgot. I was speaking about the other thing, but this is the creative people. Like everyone is like creative, so we want to be creative. So we are jumping from a topic to the other. I will speak about the CRM, and let's going back to the CRM. Then my favorite is called Dubsado, and I love this one because I'll show you. Basically, I love this one because it's creating your workflows. So you can basically do different things. The coolest thing for me is like creative packages for your photography life. So for me, photography, for one other person can be coaching or whatever creative there is in the world. The other thing is like creating workflows. So a workflow is basically action that, for example, it's sending you, if a customer books you, it's sending automatic a proposal. The customer is basically signing the contract, signing the proposal, and then you automatically generate the invoice. And this is done automatically, so you just need to learn the software. But for me, the nice part about this is that it's creating beautiful screens that you can send to your customer, in which he can just select, and then he can enter his own data. He can see whatever you are doing, what are you up to for them. And this is working for any creative, so you don't have to be headshot photography like me. It's like for everyone. So basically this generates different things. One of the things that is generating also is like contracts. So you can have a session agreement like I have, and everything is super clear. You can send them link. And the other nice thing about this app is like this as a scheduler inside. So you can basically send the scheduler to everyone, just either automatically inside the workflow, or also inside basically just copying a link. So for example, booking your appointment, if you click here, there is a link, and you can send this link to your customer, and automatic is looking at the Google Calendar, and it's just giving you the timing in which you can be booked for your call or your, I don't know, photography session or whatever you want to create. So it's really interesting tool, but there is many out there. So evaluate what is the best for you. This is more for creatives, but there is many other for all the kind of people. And what I like to say is like do your own research and try to understand what is the best for you. And but I love Dubsado, so I put the link in the description. This is an affiliate link, so it's helping a little bit also me to repay the tool. But it's a beautiful tool, and I also love people working there. They are very bright people, and they are very and it just also give you the possibility to really make everything fast, especially when the session is finished. For example, for me, it's important that I send automatically the invoice to the customer, and the customer can pay me with PayPal, with credit card, via bank transfer. There's many options he can use, and he can also give me tip there if he wants. So bear in mind that there are many software over there. So just to tell, and this is the second tool. And so that let's jump into the third things remember the link in the description. And the third tool is PP, is about the matrix decision. So this is something I can also share you, but it's just to show you basically. It's a matrix decision tool, so it's helping you to understand what is important, what is not important as task in your life, and basically there are 4 quadrants, and these 4 quadrants you see in the y-axis there is not important, important, and then x-axis there is urgent and not urgent. So basically you are using this 4 quadrant to understand, for example, something if it's urgent and important, and if it's not urgent and but important, and if it's urgent but not important, and if it's not urgent and not important. So you can just understand, for example, if you have many things to do, to what to do with that. So if it's not urgent but is important, you have to plan it. So this is the normally you should have a lot of tasks over there. So it means that your life is really good, everything is fine. But also there are something like you are very procrastinating, so it's becoming urgent and important, so you have to do it as soon as possible. Also there are tasks that are urgent but are not important. I don't know, for example, you have to I don't know, bring out the trash, for example, because it stays there 1 week. It's urgent, but it's not important. No, it really is important, but in this case, it's okay. You can delegate someone else. I don't know, you can delegate your friends, you can delegate someone. I mean, this is the most stupid example I could have come out with, but it's just to let you understand what to do. So you can delegate this task, and you can eliminate the one that are not urgent and not important, because we don't need that. So we don't need in our life. This is the noise. Like, it's not urgent, it's not important, eliminate it. That's it. To help this stuff to become something good. I mean, the nice part about it, there are always tools that helps us to do that. So I found an interesting tool online. It's called Photo. It's an app. It's available in the iPhone and the Mac. I don't know if it's available in Android and other platform, but it's interesting because it's using this matrix, and you can define basically everything. So like, and it's called Focus Matrix. I will put a link also in the description. I'm not affiliate of that. It's just a nice tool. It's a nice tool to have. Basically, it's making the same thing, the matrix, and you can put inside all the tasks. And you can, the funny thing about this app is communicated with another app that is called, I don't remember the name of this other app, but I will put it in the description. But anyway, well, let's see. It's called BeFocus Pro, and basically these 2 apps, Focus Matrix and BeFocus Pro, are the same kind of. They work together, and basically you can create like 25 minutes of doing some of the things that there are in your matrix, for example. So you can create different times tranches to create your own things. And the nice part about all those things is like I mean, you can also see a report after all. So whenever you do something, you can see after 1 week, if you use this app, how much you did for example, in terms of editing, planning, podcast, or something like that you want to create in your life. Reading, for example, journaling, masterminding, and things like that. I love this possibility because I use a method called the Pomodoro technique. You can just Google Pomodoro technique, and you will see a lot of resources online. And basically, it's using a technique that is giving you like you have to focus on a task for 25 minutes, and then you can rest for 5 minutes, and each for a session of 25 you can take a longer pause of 30 minutes, for example. And this is making you more productive, because our brain cannot work. I cannot keep that tension more than 25 minutes, and this is what they told me. I don't know if it's true, but anyway. This is also a nice one. I just will put the link in the description for the app. I don't think this is available for Android or PC users, so I'm sorry for that. But you can find other tools to do the same thing, because the Pomodoro technique is something that just basically you need a timer. You can also have it in your phone. And the matrix decision you can do also in a piece of paper. You don't have to have an app for doing that, absolutely. And well, there is last thing that I really love because it's a kind of game changer when it comes to commitment. I mean, for me, commitment means that you need to have someone that you can tell things like, for example, I tell you I will do this, and if I don't do it, you say, "Ha, this guy doesn't do it." So it's if I promise, for example, to post once a week a video, like I'm promising this moment, and you see that I don't do this, I promise it's a bit deluding. It's a bit like it's not a big deal, but you will feel like this guy is not really serious. And that's the fourth thing that I like a lot about this tool. It's called FocusMate, and I an advocate of this. FocusMate is a fantastic thing, and I will show you that the platform, like how it works. I'm not affiliate of that. I wish to because I love it. It's just something that makes a lot of sense. Basically, it's giving you a calendar in which you can book session with other people that are also doing things. The nice part of this, you just click, for example, select. You want to know more about this person. You can understand with who you are having the sessions. And the nice part about it, you will tell in the beginning of the session, I commit this session, I will do this. And then you are working with of course the mic is off, but you can see the other person. If the other person wants, they can also switch off the camera. It's not important. The most important thing is that in the beginning and the end of the session, usually you are telling what you do, and then in the end you're reporting how your session is going. And you can do it now in different format, like 25 minutes, which is the classic Pomodoro technique. The 50 minutes, which is an extended one, and now there is even the 75 minutes, which is like, ooh, I want to work a lot. And you can just have one person in 75 minutes, and it's cool because, I mean, sometimes you want to do something that requires more than 25 minutes, and it's really cool. I like this app. I don't remember who suggested me, but it was in a book. Anyway, this is an interesting thing because I can do a lot when I'm connected with other people, and also the nice part of everything is like you can really connect with other people, like know other people what they are doing, YouTuber, like other people that are reading book, there are authors, it's so beautiful, this FocusMate stuff, and they are all over the world. So it's nice. Sometimes I meet Italian people over there and we speak English, and then we realize we are Italian, then we we switch to Italian in the end. But it's funny, and it's amazing how you can also interact with the people of your own tribe. Like, for example, if you are creative, you want to meet with creative people, there is sub community over there, so you can just filter out all the people that you want. But it's just a nice way to become a little bit autonomous and start to focus on your task. So to sum it up everything, so now I give you 4 tools that are super powerful for me. So one is like a virtual assistant, Sketpol. The other one is Dubsado, which is managing all your invoices, all your payments, and so you don't get lost. And also you can give, in the end of the year, you can give it to your accountant, and that's it. And matrix decision thing, that's super important. Just focus on what is really important. And the last thing, but not the least, is FocusMate, which will make your life unbelievable. And of course, I took notes and I looked at them all the time, so don't be surprised. And yeah, that's it. So this is what I wanted to create today. So I'm happy that I did that. I don't have now. The cool thing is, so it's now it's coming in. It's my name and so on. But I really recommend you to, if you like this video, to like, subscribe, and also there is a third thing, the bell. You have to click the dumb bell, because if you don't click the bell, you will not receive the updates of my videos, and you will not have the productive life you seek for. So also I realized that I was watching myself instead of watching at the video, which you have to tell me next time. Tell me in the comment below, Fabio, you must look at the camera, not at yourself. And that's one of the most important things, connected with your audience. So guys, it was beautiful to have this video with you, and I wish you a fantastic day ahead and productive. And let's get in contact. Come on, guys, you can be friends. And don't just disappear. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about these ideas. Um, and let's focus. If you want to book me in FocusMate, we can meet there. So maybe we can have a talk. I wish you a fantastic day, and yeah, let's get started with our beautiful adventures. Bye.